Hey everybody, happy Friday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. I hope you guys are safe. I know the weather is getting ready to take a little change on us out here in Michigan at least. And I am home, well, not fresh, but fresh out of work. I am home. I am ready to take all of this makeup off and just wind down, get a little bit of work done, and have a nice, calm Friday evening. So I noticed that I have never done a Get Unready with me for you guys over here on our Multimedia Makeup Academy YouTube channel. So I've done it on our Facebook Live and I've done it on our Instagram Live, and people really do enjoy them. So I figured, why don't I put it up here? Because the lives on Instagram only stay up for 24 hours. And a lot of people, which I'm noticing both with Tarte and dealing with working for Multimedia Makeup Academy and just people in general, I'm noticing people want to see a nice skincare routine and the proper way to take your makeup off, clean your face, and just, refresh your skin. It's very important, and it's the reason that our makeup looks so good in the first place is because we choose and decide to take great care of our skin. So it is one of the most essential parts of beauty, just like sanitation is. So I thought, let's get on here this evening. Let's hang out. And if you tune in later, hang out with us later on and let's get unready and get ready to enjoy this weekend. I actually have this weekend off, so I'm super excited. Got my Multimedia Makeup Academy um, hooded jacket on, and I'm just ready to chill and relax and get a fresh, clean face. So let's get into it. First thing I'm going to do is just remove my makeup with step one, makeup remover. I use the cleansing towelettes from Neutrogena. They're really affordable, simple, easy. I'm only using them to take my makeup off. They're for sensitive skin. They're really nice. And they're only step one for me. Lots of people, and I hear this from my clients, this is the only step. So I'm going to show you this evening why that can't be the case. So I'm just going to pull out a makeup wipe and seal this back nice and tight so the moisture stays in. No background music today because we do have the restroom or the bathroom echo. So I'm just going to maneuver you guys here. Get a little bit closer. Not that close. Look at those pores, you guys. This is why you want to take your makeup off and not leave it on. Oh, YouTube. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Okay. So I'm just going to wipe everything off. And I have glitter on today. My hair is up in a wrap. I do have it twisted up. So I have it in a nice towel wrap that keeps the frizz out but the moisture in. So don't have on any eyeshadow, but I do have on mascara. And I have some self-adhesive face glitter. So I'm just taking everything and just breaking it on down, especially glitter. This is actually one of my favorite parts of makeup routine is actually getting cleaned up and taking it off. I love skincare. It just makes me happy, makes my skin feel good. And I know every time I take care of my skin, when I do go for a makeup application, I'm going to love the way it's sitting because I'm taking care of that base. And I like to have it hair up or in some kind of hair wrap. That way I can really get all of the makeup off, get in there and get it clean and it's out of my face. I'm not getting anything in there. Maybe I'm going somewhere later on and I don't want my hair to be wet from washing my face. All that makeup, look at that. Messy towel. Then I'll go under my eye and try to get that mascara off, which doesn't do the job alone. It's the mascara, which is why people always make sure they tell you when they're out in store, please don't give me waterproof. I'm not going to be able to take it off. Waterproof makeup is meant to stay on until you want it to come off. And of course, you're going to need to break it down with more than just water. And even with non-waterproof. I don't have waterproof mascara on, but as you can see, there's mascara. So what I like to do is take a Q-tip once I'm done with that. Then put my little trash pile off to the side. I'm going to take some cleansing oil. And I'm just going to break it down with this Tarte Maracuja oil. You can use any oil you want. This is the one I'm using because this is the one that I have. I'm going to take some Q-tips. And I'm just going to take a drop of that and wipe all of that gunk away. Because the residue from mascara can be very real. As you all can see. I'll run it along my lash line. And this is all before I even wash my face. I'm breaking down as much makeup as I can. Now today, I'm really happy because my skin is not feeling tired and dry. When it does feel like that, I do 2 different cleansing methods. But today, I feel like I can actually wash my face with one product. And let's see, do I feel like exfoliating or not? So I tend to want to exfoliate when my makeup's been on longer than normal. Today it's been an average amount of hours that I've had to wear foundation. I had a very light application. So my next step is just discovering what face wash I want to use for the evening. And because we are more on the gentle side, I think I'm going to just go ahead and use my Grown Alchemist Gentle Exfoliation. Then turn the water on. Take a nice sanitary towel here I have hanging up. And we're going to exfoliate. My lips are also very dry from A, the weather, and B, wearing liquid lipstick. So I'm going to exfoliate that with a nice vitamin-enriched Sure Lip Scrub. I'm just getting a nice temperature. I don't want it too hot, but I don't want it too cold. Washing your face is self-explanatory, but the steps that come after, just to maintain good skincare, make sure that all of the makeup is off your face, is essential. So usually I dampen my face and I get a little bit of my cleanser going. This is gentle enough. To go gently over my eyelids. As I scrub it up. And a question I often get when I am out into the field and doing makeup and selling products is, your skin looks really nice. Your skin is beautiful. What makeup is that you have on? And I do have on makeup, obviously, because it's my job, but that's not what's making my skin be radiant like it is. It's going to be my skincare routine. So that's why I think this is so important. What I've been in love with lately is my L'Oreal, my little silicone face cleanser. I'm going to upgrade to the one I can discharge because after a while, the battery dies on this one and the screws get a bit rusty from the water and you have to change them. So I'm just going to upgrade to the one that you can plug in your wall and charge because I actually really enjoy these. And they actually tell you if your skin is changing and balancing out with the change of your routine and being more consistent with it, because it will test your skin for you with an app. And it has a timer. The first thing you're going to do when you buy one of these is test out your skin. And it'll give you the wash routine that you need. And it'll also show you on the app how to do it. So this is my routine that they gave me. And when it's done, it's just going to cut off. was just giving me the proper amount of time needed to scrub and exfoliate my face. Get in those brows if you can. So once that's off, of course, I put it under some hot water so I can clean all of the face wash out. And I'm going to rinse my face. We're going to move on to the next step. Okay, so I have my face rinsed off. I'm just drying it off with my towel here, my face towel. And I'm going to show you, we definitely have leftover makeup. And this is why this cannot be your makeup. This cannot be your skincare routine. It's not going to get the job done. It's not going to help you age gracefully if that's what you desire. It's not going to help any kind of buildup or clogging of the pores because makeup is designed to be on the surface. And I did mention I wanted to exfoliate my lips today. They are very dry. So I start trying to get the rest of this makeup, even after a face wash and makeup remover, I'm going to prep my lips for my exfoliation. So I'm just going in with my Tarte Maracuja lip scrub. And I'm just adding on that sugar scrub. Now I like to take it a little step further for my exfoliation. And I will take like a disposable mascara wand or spoolie, or I will take one of my little handy dandy individual flosses because they do have the floss in the middle, and I'll just take it and scrub my lips to get that dead skin kind of lifted and still gentle enough to where I'm not pulling my skin painfully and causing any tears or rips into my skin. But it is helping to scrape up unwanted dead skin cells and peeling dry skin. You can also gently exfoliate with a nice hot cloth. And if you don't use that, damp cotton balls definitely help, which we will get to last. So I'm putting that in my little trash pile. While I do that, I want to work on getting the rest of this makeup off of my face because it is still there. Eyeshadow or an eye mascara can be very stubborn. So I'm just going to go right back in with my Tarte Maracuja oil before I get to any toning because I don't want to go through that process of toning and balancing my skin tone out with mascara still hanging out under my eyes. I don't want raccoon eyes in the morning. I don't want to look tired. I just don't want anything hanging out there, you know? So I got it on my Q-tip. And getting as much as I can from underneath. Rubbing it on the eyelid again, right across that lash line where the mascara was. Then what I'm going to do is take a cotton ball and wipe away any leftover mascara. Now that I've got that eye area saturated with some oil. And it says gentle around the eyes. So I'm going to take one cotton ball out for that and another cotton ball out for my lip scrub on and ready to wipe it away. Then the next step is going to be toning. Now that we got the exfoliation, which is great because we can break away buildup on the skin. We can get the dead skin cells laying on top off so that we can keep regenerating our skin to grow and peel in a healthy cycle. Healthy cycle is 30 days. The older we get, the more we lag. But with a good skincare routine, you can keep it on track. That way your skin is not dry, flaky, or doesn't have that dull or grayish effect that it can get when your skin cell turnover is slowing down and you're just lacking some hydration at the same time. And the routine you're using is just not doing it for you. So I check, make sure. I see a little bit of dab here. Then when I feel like I've gotten all of that mascara out, then I move on to my next step. And I'm going to use a toner. So I actually need another cotton swab or cotton ball because I'm going to tone the skin, which also helps to lift any dirt or grime or makeup that's still kind of lingering after washing your face. So I actually just tried this new toner yesterday and I made a mistake and used it as a face wash because it says evening detox cleansing water. I do not consider this a face wash personally. I do not think you should not follow up with washing your face after you use this because it is a toner and it just dries up. So this is why this is my after step and not my before. This is, it says no nonsense nighttime cleanser to purify and revitalize pollution and exposed skin. So it has sweet almond oil, aloe vera, which is really hydrating and reparative. It has vitamin B5 and hyaluronic acid, which our body already produces. So it's great because it helps to create hydration and hold on to it. And this says effective removal of makeup and pollution, leaves skin feeling clean and revitalized. Like I said, this is not going to be my face wash, and this is how this is being promoted. This is going to be my toner. And even then, I'm going to go in with another because I like to resurface my skin. I like to keep the texture nice and smooth. So I'm going to go with this to tone, hydrate, and calm. And then I'm going to go in with my toner that has a bit of glycolic acid in it because I do want to resurface and retexturize. And that's why it's so important too when you are picking good skincare. If you are with somebody and you can consult somebody or a skincare specialist, do so that you can get the right routine for yourself. Or say if you walk in to the Fiction Pro store, we do carry some skincare products. Talk to one of the Fiction Pro consultants and tell them about your skin. Tell them what you're looking for so that we can point you in the right direction. Because you don't want to get the wrong thing, and everybody's skin is so different. So our routine is not going to be exactly the same. And a lot of people are under the impression because of the way things are marketed that you can just stop at micellar water because it says water and not have to rinse your face or follow up with anything. I have never not washed my face after cleansing with some kind of micellar water or micellar toner. I use it to remove, or I use it as a follow-up step. Never as a face wash. And I'm going to show you why. There is still so much dead skin and makeup on this cotton ball after washing my face. So I would not dare stop there with just a micellar water for my cleansing routine. So I'm going to put this back in my little basket. And as I stated, I want to try to put on some resurfacing toner. So I'm going to follow up with one more. This is more of an evening step for me. In the daytime, I pick my toner that's going to work best for my skin and what I needed to do throughout my day. And in the evening, I do add some steps just because I'm going to sleep, my skin, my body, everything's going to refresh. So whatever I needed to do while I'm resting is a step that I add in. So this is a Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment. And this is meant to balance the skin, gently exfoliate, and minimize the pores. This also has a pH rebalancing blend. It has lactic acid, salicylic, and glycolic. So this is definitely right up my alley. Me being oily, I can actually use glycolic acid every day if I want to. If you're dry, not so much. You want to use it less, about 2 times a week if you can. So I'm following up with this toner. Then we're going to add moisture to the skin, of course. And I absolutely love the tingle that this toner gives me with all of the acids. And I've been using this toner for a good year now. And the difference to the texture of my skin is very noticeable. And it makes me really happy. Once I'm done with this cycle, I'm going to add in some really gentle retinol peel pads. And they're soaked in oil. They're from Philosophy. And I'm going to see if those work for me too. And I always tell people a big step is if your skin is changing, you want to adjust your skin care to go along with that. Very important to keep that in mind. And makeup is stubborn. So this is so important. It goes hand in hand. I know some people don't think so, but more people are starting to listen. Makeup and skincare need to go hand in hand. Makeup is stubborn. There's the third cotton pad with whatever was left on my face from the day. So I'm going to let that dry down a little bit. And my next step is always daytime and nighttime, a good eye cream so that I can moisturize and really just hydrate and plump, keep the dark circles away. So I'm going to use an eye cream. My lip scrub is still here, and we're going to get it off later. I like to let it sit a little bit. You can leave it off for 3 minutes. Me, I will finish my entire skincare routine and do that. So this is just this is called Lucian Balance My Skin I Love. And it's just an organic antioxidant, dark circle and puffiness eye cream that I like. And I do get very puffy with my skin in the morning. And I do have a little bit of darkness under the eyes that I'm still working on correcting. It's not an overnight thing. It takes some time, skincare, for it to work. And it's not nearly as much as I had before. And I'll just rub that in. And there are some eye creams that can go on the lid of the eye. Always read the ingredients and read the packaging to make sure. This one, I'm not sure. I've been using it for a while, but it doesn't come in a box. It just comes in that tube. So I'll leave it under here. So now that I've got that down, I've got my toner on. Of course, my skin is very dry. It's very squeaky. So I want to add some moisture back into it. So what I'm going to do is give myself a serum that's going to help to latch on to the moisturizer that I choose to wear this evening. And it's also going to have the highest concentrate of beneficial, nourishing, delicious ingredients for my skin. So now we're just a matter of what serum would I like to try. I have quite a few and all for different reasons, of course. This evening, I'm going to go into my Hydra Beauty Micro Serum. I'm choosing this one for 2 specific reasons. A, because the Hydra Beauty is from Chanel's line of hydration. Everybody can use it. It is very good, very nourishing, and it has the hyaluronic acid in it as well. The second reason I'm choosing this is due to the plant, the Camellia alba. It is really great for preventing free radicals and pulling and keeping pollutants out of the skin. And I did follow up with that detox toner, which did the same thing. So I'm kind of matching the ingredients with my skincare for the evening. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on and lock in some hydration. Everybody should get some serum into their skincare routine. I think it's very important, and it does help to preserve the skin. So I'm just rubbing that on in. And I can feel that my skin needed that after getting all of that dirt and grime off. Needs me to pop that moisture back in. And I'm going to say it on here just because I haven't done a Get Unready With Me video over here on our YouTube. Just because you are oily does not mean that you don't need oils that benefit your skin. They help your skin, and it does not mean that your skin does not need hydration. That is a common misconception. We need hydration, and there are oils that we can benefit from. The oils in our skin is great, but there's other oils out there that can do a lot more for our skin. I really like to use those oils for my very oily skin. I'm sorry, in the evening, and that's just what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try out a night cream from Beauty tonight and see how that works. And I think I'm going to sleep. It's a perfect time. I'm going to have more of a relaxed weekend. So it's a perfect time to try a new product instead of doing it in the morning and going to work and not knowing how it's going to react to your skin and dealing with all that. So I'm going to try that this evening. But what I'm going to do next is put on a face oil or a face balm. They're going to do a face oil this evening instead. I'm going to go in with my Maracuja Gold oil. Different golds do have benefits for the skin. Just depends on what gold it is. We do have some beneficial ones here for like antioxidant and collagen encouragement. But this is also meant to be just a more luxury feel. But this oil alone is a fruit oil, and it's very lightweight and works very well with my skin. It comes from the passion fruit, and it is squozen from the fruit and cold pressed. It's its own vitamin C. It's its own antioxidant. It is really great for hydration, brightening, soothing, and breaking past that thick oil barrier that my skin makes. Cuts, bruises, burns. It's great for redness if you have it. But I love to put my Maracuja oil on in the evening. I also put it in my hair and my twists to keep them nice and hydrated. So before I finish my final step, I'm just going to take a clean cotton ball, wet it. I'm also going to wash my hands. They're a little bit sticky from the serum. I'm just going to wipe away that scrub. You can see the skin and the extra lipstick and things that just didn't budge from removing my makeup with the makeup wipes coming off onto the cotton ball. And you see it there. And I like to check. Sorry about the dripping water. It's pretty smooth. Things that are a little bit more stubborn, I do not rip or pull so that I don't cause any kind of bleeding or tearing to my lips. I just go back and exfoliate again another day when it's ready to loosen up. But I've got a lot of that dead skin. And as you guys could see, I got a lot of that stubborn lipstick off with that lip scrub. I'm just going to go back into my towel and I'm just going to pat my lips dry. Now we've got our oil on, we've got our serums. Last thing we need is a nice hydrating balm. And I like to put on a sleeping mask, which I will explain. So I'm going to grab the one I want to try for the first time. This one is called Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream Super Lotus Night Recovery. This is from Fresh Beauty, another clean skincare line that I enjoy. So I've never tried this. I like to read the ingredients, read the packaging, see what it's all about before I put it on my face. So that's what I'm going to do now. So this says Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream, developed using cutting-edge extraction technology. I love plant extractions, fruit extractions. I love those kind of ingredients in my skincare. But it says technology that harnesses the natural power of the whole living lotus plant. Works overnight to help reduce signs of daily skin stress and fatigue for a youthful, rested, radiant look. So this is supposed to radiate us, make us feel more young, make us feel more replenished. And I notice for my skin, the flower extracts and skincare is really soothing to me as well and calming. So I'm a smeller. I just am. I'm going to dip in and just put that on over. Night creams are thicker. They're more rich. They're more creamy. They tend to kind of sit on top of the skin for a little bit. And I do notice over time as I'm sleeping, it is more of a night cream, of course, that it sinks into my skin. This smells exactly like a lotus flower. It smells very friendly and not like an artificial fragrance. You can tell that this is plant extract and it's been added into the ingredients. So we'll see how it goes. I'll come in here and maybe pin a comment in the morning so you guys can know my experience with this lotion if you so choose to try it. Then we're going to do a follow up or a recap on why we want to have a great skincare routine when we are makeup lovers in just a moment here. So I'm going to pop the top. Everything in my bathroom is labeled out, organized, categorized so that I don't make mistakes and just put a ton of stuff on my skin. I know what I have. I know what's expiring. I know what to rotate. And that's just how I like to do it. I like to keep it nice, neat, clean, and organized. And then unopens go in a separate area so that I know it's not time to use those yet. We're not wasting them and letting them expire because there's no way I can use all this stuff right away. So I'm going to put her back. I'm going to go in with my Chanel Heed Your Beauty. Again, this has the Camilla Alba plant in it, the hyaluronic acid, hydrating lip balm. This is going to last you forever. Yes, it's pricey, but look how much I have left. So much. I bought this now a year ago. And I love a good hydrated lip in the evening. It's either this, the Clinique Sleeping Pep Start Mask that I like. Those are my two go-tos when it comes to a good lip balm. Or my Jack Black SPF 15 lip balm. That's what I use in the morning due to the SPF. So I'm all done with my skincare routine aside from brushing my teeth, which I'm not going to have you guys watch me do, and re-prepping my twists so that I can lay down. So the recap is taking your makeup off before you go to bed every single time. If you don't have a nice transition time frame from day to night makeup and it's stretched hours and your skin is breaking down, greasy and oily, even then, take your makeup off, wash your face, start fresh. If you have time, it's not going to kill you. You're going to love it that much more, and your skin is just not going to look broken up and gooky and greasy if you do it that way. But we don't want to sleep in makeup. We want to make the skin the true canvas and let the makeup just kind of have a spotlight on it, if that makes sense. So, recap. Makeup remover is not skincare. It is not a face wash. You use this to take your makeup off. You follow up with a routine. Another thing that is not skincare and one and done is a sheet mask. Sheet masks are awesome, but they are not your skincare. You would need to use these every single day to see the true benefits of whatever sheet mask you are using. Yes, some of them have ingredients that give the appearance of pores tightening and being smaller, or an instant lift to the skin or instant hydration, but it's not skincare. Some of them have great serums in it that you can use, and it tells you to do it with a clean face. Even then, if it's not a serum base, I still kind of tone, wipe away, rub it in if I need to, and follow up with whatever my routine is. That's just me. And then last but not least, the reason, makeup wipes or just a toner or whatever you want to call it, micellar water, needs to not be your only skincare routine, because all of this is filthy, dirty, several steps after just that makeup wipe, right? A lot of people stop right here and you're wondering why your skin's breaking out. You're still dirty skin on your pillowcase. Then you're going up and going into your beauty room in the morning and you're putting your possibly dirty brushes on your face on top of that. So you're just spreading all of that old makeup, oil, dirt, and grime everywhere, and you're wondering why your skin is not improving. This is why skincare routine, taking your makeup off thoroughly. I know you're tired. We all are working men and women, but take the time, and take your makeup off. Go in with extra Q-tips to remove mascara. I went through 2 even after a face wash. Go in with your toners, your cleaners, your micellar water, if you will. Just don't use it as a face wash. Get everything out, because if you love your skin's going to love you back, and your makeup's going to love you back, and you're going to be happy to not have little pimples and all kinds of stuff all over your face. But that is it. Skincare is one of my absolute favorites. We all know we love makeup over here at Multimedia Makeup Academy. I hope you learned something. I hope I gave you some insight on why we use serums, why we use eye creams, beneficial ingredients, what acids do what. I kind of touched on it a little bit in this video. And I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, be warm, and always find a place where you can be yourself, happy, productive,